What's poppin'? Welcome back to DBP Reloaded. You see what's on the screen here. Blades of Steel. Now to be real with you, I heard this game was the truth in the arcade. Never played this ever a day in my life. This is the NES version and it looks dope already. From what I've seen, it looked dope, but you know, this came out, you see what year? 1988. So, you know, you don't have no modes here. You have no modes here, so let's get right to it. Konami, man, they underrated with sports games. Konami is very underrated with sports games, man. They be doing their thing, man, straight up. Hold on. Fix this mic real quick. You know what I'm saying? My fault, y'all. All right, we back. All right, okay, so you got exhibition, you got tournament. For 1988, this is good to have exhibition and tournament. That's not bad here, okay? I'm liking what I see here, man, to be honest, man. As far as the guy, I don't know what that does to the ice, so I can't speak on that, but to have that there is fire. So far, so good. I mean, the modes, exhibition, tournament, almost don't want to, for 88, almost don't want to give a grade on that because it's just, you don't have season. Like, to have tournament is dope. I'm going to say this. For 88, I'm going to say it can hover around the 8. Like, for 88 to, if we judge it by today's standards, this is like a 2 or 3 in modes. If we go to 88, this is like an 8. You know what I'm saying? So just leave it there, you know, however I say that. If this was today, we talking about like a 2 or 3 in modes, you know, a 2 or something, right? But 1988, when it's couch play and things like that, exhibition tournament, that's pretty good, you know what I mean? Because video games wasn't all like that back then. So let's get to it. We're doing junior. I don't know what the F I'm doing. All right, let's see. No Detroit, man. All right. Chicago, that's the closest to the crib, man. Guess I gotta go there. And then we gonna face, let's face LA. Let's face LA. The music not bad, none of that, you know what I'm saying? Like, everything so far, I'm loving the look of this. I'm loving the look of this, though. I'm loving the look of this. Let me turn this up a little bit. I like how they got them coming out in the intro. That's dope, man. I like the graphics. The presentation is pretty good, too, man. Like, this look pretty good for NES. I cannot lie, man. This looks, you got the referee right there, all that. That's dope, man. Like, straight up. Come on. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. For the graphics for this, I'm not mad at these graphics. Seriously. Not mad at these graphics, man. Like, for 1988, let me get that. For 1988, I got to say, we looking at probably like, I'm gonna say we at 8 with it. We in the 8s with this. You know what I'm saying? For 1988. This don't look bad for 88, man. I'm serious. Like, this does not look bad for 88. I'm gonna say we in the 8s. See some good looking models. Oh, they scrapping? Oh man, that's crazy. You got a whole, that's dope. You got a whole like mini game here. That's fire. Well, see, I ain't gonna say mini game, like a separate. That's dope. This game, man, the controls is butter. Oh, he got me. The controls is buttery smooth here, man. Butter. Listen, I'm gonna say this. I don't like the modes, but I understand this came out in 88. I'm trying to be I'm trying to be fair here. So the modes, I'm gonna do this. In today's day and age, it's about a 2 or 3. Back then, we talking about probably an 8 here, because you didn't see no games with seasons back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna talk about like an 8 if we talking back in the day style. You know what I mean? Dang, I'm getting cooked. Goodness. Graphics, I'm gonna say those some good looking models. I mean, they all look the same and stuff like that, but I'm going to say we in the 8s with the graphics. The gameplay, man, I'm going to say this, man. We talking about a high 8s to a 9. Like, these graphics is on point. I mean, not graphics, but the gameplay is on point. The gameplay, let me get that. Dang, the gameplay, we talking about high 8s to a 9. If you want to say a 9, I'm not mad at you. This is some good feeling stuff here. Seriously, come on. This feels good, honestly, man. I can't lie to y'all. This feels excellent on the sticks, man. I can imagine how fun this was back in the day. It's fun now. I don't want to be the goalie, dog. Like, it's fun now. Like, so I can imagine playing this back then. Nah, man, this game was probably fire back then. You know what I'm saying? Like, this game was probably like that back then. Come on, let me give it to him. Come on, give it to him. Give it to him. Put him down. Yeah, I got that win. Yeah, this is nice. This game is definitely. Yeah, this is fire. I ain't gonna lie. Nice. Nice. This is fire. Graphics, about an 8. We in the 8s. I'm gonna say mid 8s for NES. Gameplay, we talking high 8s to a 9, easy. Easy high 8s to a 9. The presentation is dope too, though. The presentation dope too, man. I'm gonna say, and I'm taking all this account for 88. We in the 88, so. Come on, let me get that. I'm gonna say the presentation. I'm gonna say we in the 8s because you got the referee skating around. You got all that. Like, this is some nice stuff here, man. The weakest thing about it is the modes, but you got tournament though. You know what I'm saying? I don't expect no kind of editing of rosters back then. I wouldn't even think about nothing like that for back in the day. I know that wouldn't even exist, but. This is some. I would love to see. Well, you know, I heard they actually had other Blades of Steel games out for later consoles. I've never played them though, so I can't even speak on what those games are. You know what I mean? But this is some cold. Like, if they I don't know if this is on the eShop. You know, as far as Nintendo Online. You know, because I know Nintendo Online be releasing old Nintendo games and stuff in their online portion. I don't know if this is part of it, but I feel like. In my eye, from when I'm playing here, I can see how this is like this. Someone will say this is the double dribble of hockey. I can see somebody saying that because this game so far, this feels great. I'm giving them the hands. This feels great, man. Like, honestly, come on, this feels like excellent. So this is an excellent game, man. Outside of the modes, this game is premium. Premium. Like this right here. This is great presentation here. This is a great game. Great game. I have no. This is a great game, man. Yeah, I would say this here. You know, I'm going high 8s for this. Come on, let me get that. Did he get stuck there? Hold on. Did he get stuck there? Oh. I'm gonna say high 8s for this, man. I think high 8s is fair for this game. I think high 8s is fair for this game. If someone said a 9, I'm definitely not disputing that. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely not disputing a 9 for this. You know, since it's 20 minutes, we're doing two quarters for the review. By the way, just let y'all know, because I like to set it to 5 minutes per quarter. You know what I mean? But since it was already by default on 20, I'm just gonna do the two quarters. You know what I mean? Come on, son. But nah, this is. I am surprised. I gotta be real with you. I'm surprised. This is a fire game. I gotta be real with y'all. This is fire. I don't know if I can't say if they remade this or anything like that, but I wouldn't be mad at that if they remade this game. You know what I'm saying? And you know, added some extras to it, but you don't want to deviate from the formula. You know what I'm saying? Like something like this, you don't want to mess with the formula. You know what I mean? This is a dope game, man. Dope game. I would say this is definitely a high 8. If you want to say a 9, I can't debate that. The reason why I can't go a 9, honestly, it's hard for me to give it a 9 because simply because you don't have no modes. I mean, tournament exhibition is good for the 80s. You know what I mean? But you know, you done with this. Even with tournament mode, you done with this in a day. Now, you still not back in the day. You get a lot of life out of these games anyway because you had people come over. If you in college or something, or you know what I mean, you play on a hockey team or something like that, Hey, y'all, let's go put on that Blades of Steel. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You know, these games you bond over. You know what I'm saying? It's not like online. You know, you get games like this for your friends to come over. You really don't even want to play the game without your friends over. You know what I'm saying? So I get the value of this game, you know what I'm saying, in the 80s. Nowadays, you need online and all that for something like this to work. You know what I mean? You can't just have this game exhibition tournament floating around. Now, you need online modes. You need all kind of stuff to even be able to get away with putting something like this out. You know what I mean? But this is definitely a very I don't know about the other hockey games that's on NES if there is some because like I said, I'm not a big hockey guy. I can be honest about that. But I playing this, I don't know how you know what I mean. Playing when I'm playing here and the games I've been playing, uh on the NES, it's gonna be hard to top something like this. It's gonna be hard to top something like this as far as gameplay wise. This game is fire, like straight up. This game is elite, you know what I mean? So it'll be hard to top something like this. This is some good stuff right here. Some very good stuff right here. Come on. I definitely recommend if you and this is a very easy game to emulate. I mean, if you in emulation and stuff like that, oh my goodness, which is a lot. That's how a lot of retro games is played anyway, through emulation. You know what I'm saying? I guess I do the last quarter. I do the last quarter. I mean, it's going by fast anyway. I do the last quarter. But this game is fire. But yeah, this game probably you can run this thing on a potato, as they say. You know what I'm saying? This right here, so and probably have it a little high resed up and all kind of stuff, man. So I definitely recommend giving this a shot. Oh man, you had some fun with this. You had some fun with this. I don't know if there's any mods out with this game with real NHL teams and stuff because they got a lot of mods out of Tecmo Bowl. You actually can get cartridges, you know, with Tecmo Bowl, you know what I'm saying, that actually has up-to-date rosters and things like that. You can actually do that. So, but this here, oh, I'm very surprised by this game. I got to tell y'all the truth. Like, I can't front with y'all. I am very surprised by this game, man. Yeah, this is one of them ones, man. It's one of them ones. And the only reason why I'm even playing today because I was looking up something. This came across my Googles because I was looking up some hockey games. I was actually looking up. I was trying to find NHL hits. You know what I'm saying? But this Blades of Steel popped up. I'm like, huh? Blades of Steel? You might have that. You know what I'm saying? And boom, I do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh man. Because I'm gonna get NHL hits. Like I said, this isn't the only NHL week. I'm trying to focus on like the old school ones more so on this hockey week. But you know, baseball and hockey is going to be part of the rotation anyway. You know what I'm saying? Going forward anyway, as far as me just playing games throughout the week. I am going to be hitting the triple plays and stuff like that, and then more hockey games and stuff like that. So stay tuned for that. That's not done and over with. You know what I'm saying? You know, baseball and stuff like that. I'm going to be hitting those games for, you know, reviews just regularly. It's not just because I do a hockey week or a football week or baseball week. That don't mean I'm not going to touch those sporadically. So, you know, especially if someone requests a certain game, like, hey, can you review this or can you play this or can I see this team or whatever? You know what I mean? I have no problem doing that. You know what I'm saying? So that's not a big deal. I just like to do theme weeks sometimes just to have a certain sport focus or a certain game style or whatever the case focus. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, this. Come on, dog. No, I don't. Oh man. Yeah, this game is all world in my eyes. Oh yeah, this is all world. You know, this is all world right here. I gotta look up and see if there's mods of this with real teams. You know what I'm saying? Because you can do some things with this game, like some modders. You can do some stuff with this. Add more teams. It's not like you gotta really deal with likenesses. You know what I'm saying? You guys had the colors right. You know what I'm saying? You can put logos on the ice. You know, all kind of stuff. I would love to see what modders do with this one. Oh man, I love to see that. This is like, cause when playing this made me think of Tecmo Bowl. It makes me think of Double Dribble. You know what I'm saying? It makes me think of those games when I play this. You know what I'm saying? Like in that class. That's the thoughts I have playing this game. You know what I'm saying? So, come on. Let me talk to him. Let me talk to him. I only lost one fight today. I'm throwing hands. Oh shoot! I didn't mean to slap shot that. Yeah, I was hoping I had this. I hope I got this in the cartridge mix. I want to try this. But the arcade version looked different from this. You know what I'm saying? The arcade. Oh my goodness. The arcade version looked different. This arcade version looks sweet. You know what I mean? But I have to. I want to be able to review arcade games, and that's a goal down the line. I want to review arcade games and play those for y'all. But I got to get a proper setup for that. You know what I mean? I don't know what to do, honestly, as far as playing arcade games. Like, as far as getting one of those, I don't want to get one of those Amazon boxes and they don't work. They be costing like $350. And it's like, that's too much. That's too high of a tag to be trying to test stuff out. I got to know, you know what I mean, that works, you know what I'm saying, before I try something like that. Because there's some games I got to play, like Virtual NBA. I've been wanting to review that for a long time. I want to play it just period for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Way before the channel existed. I remember when Virtual NBA, I seen that in the magazine ad as a kid that was supposed to come out for Dreamcast. Never came out here. You know what I mean? So that been bothering me ever since then. So I've been wanting to get my hands on that and play that for the longest. So we gonna get to some arcade games, because them arcade games, man, I be wanting to try those arcade games bad because they be looking sweet. Can't even lie. So we gonna get to that. But this game here, definitely high 8 out of a 10. If someone sit there and say, yo, this is a 9, or if someone said, you know, I can't be mad at that, especially, you know, the era it came out in. This is some premium stuff for night. Man, listen, this game is fire for 1988. I don't, you know what I'm saying? This is a cold game, dog. I ain't gonna lie. This is like that. This is definitely like that. You know what I'm saying? So, come on, man. I'm sucking at the goalie. I'm terrible. They automatically make me be the goalie too. Like, changes me into the goalie. I'm not even trying to be the goalie. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't care. I auto goal that. I'm not about to be the goalie. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Oh my goodness. Let's go. Oh. What? Oh, the game over? Oh, yeah. Well, they got to win. Look, this game, the only negative part I got to say about this game is the modes. This presentation on point, all this is dope. All of this is dope. I mean, listen, they appreciate games from the old school, okay? Even though I was like 2 when this came out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm telling you yeah, I know. Yep. You know what I mean? But, you know, games I appreciate, like I always say, I appreciate these type of games, and I appreciate the new games. I appreciate them. I understand the value of these games from back in the day, because you know, you have your friends over and y'all do y'all thing and stuff like that. I definitely understand that. You know what I mean? 100%. Did this replay my game actually? I don't know. I'm trying to think, did they do that? I don't think, did they? I don't know. But you know, there was nothing like people coming through, y'all, you inviting your friends over, and everybody just passing the joystick around playing the game. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing like that, and then y'all go outside and do y'all thing. You know what I'm saying? Everything was more social back then. You know what I'm saying? As far as being in person. You know what I mean? So that's what these games is for. Now everything is meant like to, you know, to enjoy. You connect with people online and stuff now. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to have people over. You can have a console with just one controller and you be straight. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're a controller collector, because, you know, playing a game, you know, with 2 controllers attached nowadays, or 2 Bluetooth, it don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? You rather just play it online anyway with the good Wi-Fi or the good Ethernet. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. But this game's a high 8 out of a 10. I think it's amazing. Nothing negative to say except the modes. And that's not even a big deal because when it came out, man. So make sure you like, subscribe, share the content. Greatly appreciate it from everybody. Peace!